So first of all, my request would be, look at the first one. Permanent settlement was introduced by Lord Cornwallis in Bengal in 1973. This is a correct statement. But what I want you to do is revise all the land systems that were there. So if you look into the Indian economy videos, I have gone ahead and I have discussed the zamindari system. I have gone ahead and I have discussed the Ryotwari system. And I have discussed the Mahalwari system also. Right? These are the various land systems that existed. I have done that in detail. Right? And this permanent settlement system was also called as the zamindari system. It was introduced by Lord Cornwallis in 1793. So this is a correct statement, right? But you need to revise all these three land systems that were existent, who gave what. Okay. Let's look into the second statement. The second statement says that the first war of Indian independence occurred in 1857. This is also a correct statement. This war of independence is actually called as Revolt 1857. Right? Revolt 1857 had various reasons कि क्यों ये independence का war शुरू हुआ. इसके बहुत सारे reasons थे. But the most important reason was called as Doctrine of Lapse. Doctrine of Lapse said that if a state did not have a male heir when the king died, कोई ऐसा राजा जिसका male child नहीं है, if any princely state, any ruler did not have a male heir, then that state will go to the Britishers. वो Britishers के under चला जाएगा. And the most important example you would have heard was the you would have heard Jhansi ki Rani. So this is one state where we had doctrine of lapse, where the struggle started, the war started. Another thing that happened that led to the revolt of 1857, that is basically known as annexation of Awadh. That's the second reason. So इस टाइम पे there was this leader who was known as Nawab Wajid Ali Shah, and he was taken out of his kingdom citing misgovernance. मतलब बोला गया था कि he was not ruling properly, and hence Britishers said that we will take over it. Okay, so these two things kind of started the revolt among people, that why the Britishers are taking over the Indian states. Plus, at the same time, we saw that various different zamindari system, etc., Ryotwari system, ये सब आ रहा था, which was going ahead and which was making agriculture stagnant, which was making people landless. So people wanted to revolt. And at the same time, there was deindustrialization. There is a separate video on this also. Please go through this video. So deindustrialization means what? Ki जहां पे बाकी जगहों पे there was industrialization, we were focusing on machines. In India, the focus was only on making the intermediate goods, not the final goods, not the capital goods. And at the same time, the handicraft society of India was also suffering. तो ये सारी reasons की वजह से people started revolting. Right? And that is where the first war of independence started in 1857. So this is a correct statement. Right? Now the third statement, of course, again, there is a separate video on this. You can go through this from the Indian economy lectures, in which I have talked about in detail about the estimate that was prepared by Dadabhai Naoroji and the drain of wealth. वो क्या था, उसके बारे में भी I have talked about it. And it was approximately in 1869 that he had collected this data of national income, right? Dadabhai Naoroji, he was called as, you can just make a note of it, he was called as the grand old man of India, right? So he was the first person to go ahead and estimate national income, but the year is incorrect. So C statement is what is incorrect. D is again correct. it is 1905 that the Swadeshi movement had started. Okay, so these videos are available on the under Indian economy. Please go through these videos. It will help you remember different years related to these programs. Okay.